It's 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So it's 8:30 p.m. Indochina time. Yes. And oh, here come the people. Dudes. And yeah, dudes and dudettes. Now there is no third gender anymore. Or there's only two now, officially. So yeah. Nah, bro, no shorts today, just the live stream. Hey, let's go, Rye. That's my boy. Who we got in here? What's up, Flo? Rye. What's up, Goats? William Skibbity. Hey. What's up, Mythic Maverick? I just got back from Muay Thai practice. Oh, man, what a fucking fantastic day. Yeah, fantastic practice. Just great fucking times, bro. Yeah, so, David, I have a plan to go to Bali in the next few months, actually. The date is already set. Like, I know when I'm going. Yeah. We're going to find out. I mean, well, you're going to find out. I already know, but yes. Oh, and I got a tripod, actually, so I'll be able to finally put my phone up on the tripod and, you know, get the camera a little bit away from my face when I'm talking here in a little bit. Yeah. Would you rather fight a chicken every time you get in your car to the death, or once a year fight a gorilla but you get a sword? I'll fight a gorilla once a year. It's not to the death. You didn't say it's the death with a gorilla. So I'll get the sword, I'll drop it, I'll be like, you win, bud. Now go back to eating your vegetables. You know? Isn't that kind of strange? The strongest mammal, well, no. Are gorillas stronger than elephants? I don't even know. But like the strongest, I think like two-legged and two-handed creature is a gorilla. And they only eat vegetables. You know, they don't eat meat, strangely enough. Congratulations, Jimmy. How'd it go, man? Oh, what's up, Sans? Have you ever thought of learning a new language that you don't know about? What a great timed question, dude. Sans coming in with the clutch. Actually, yes. And actually, I'm going to do it next month. Yeah. I'm starting Thai language school next month. That should be great. I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go all in. And because it's 60 hours, 5 days a week for 4 weeks. So 15 hours a week, 60 hours total in class. And I'm going to also, you know, download like a different version of Duolingo, because Duolingo doesn't have Thai. I mean, Duolingo's not really... Duolingo itself can't be just one way to learn a language, because itself is not enough. But it can definitely be a good supplement if you're learning a new language. So I'm going to fucking go all in. And hopefully by the end of the month, I'll be able to talk, you know, a little bit of Thai, which is fantastic. So, great question, bruv. Oh, have I read Percy Jackson and the Olympians? Yes, actually, I did. In grade 9, I read the entire series. That was awesome, bro. Really good series. Honestly, the movies were so bad compared to how good the books were. Like, the books were fantastic. And they completely butchered the movies. Like, it was a letdown how bad it was. I even read there was another continuation series of Percy Jackson written by the same guy, Rick Riordan. I remember his name, actually. Wow. The author, Rick Riordan. I think it was called The Heroes of Olympus. And it was with different characters. And then he also wrote another series on Egyptian mythology. Yeah, I read the first one on that. That was pretty good. Oh, bro, Marab is a fucking legend, man. That guy is, I mean, his nickname is the Machine. He deserves every bit of that nickname because he is a machine, bro. He beat an undefeated Nurmagomedov. Like, do you know how hard that is to do? To defeat an undefeated Nurmagomedov. Like, goddamn, son. And it's not like it was like, I mean, he was losing that fight, right? He was losing. He lost the first 2 rounds, and he won the last 3. That is what champions are fucking made of, man, and that's why everyone loves Marab. Yeah, bro. I think Marab is. I mean, the way he beat Sean O'Malley was amazing. The way he beat Umar was even more impressive. Round 1 was very close. I give the edge to Umar, though I think it was a really close round. But I think Umar sealed it in the last, like, 15 seconds or so. Yeah. But either way, like, he won. Merab won that fight. I don't think it's a question of whether Umar won. But, bro, Merab is a beast. Maybe he should go up a weight class and fight Ilia Topuria. Maybe Max Holloway. That'd be fucking... Bro, Merab versus Max Holloway for the BMF title. That'd be a fucking sick fight. That'd be great. What's up, Oveja? You made a video about the gender debate after seeing my video. Good man. Yeah, finally that debate is over, man. It's fucking, like, it's so dumb that even it got to this point in the first place. Hey. I'm not in Singapore. I'm in Thailand. I'm going to go to Singapore, you know, I don't know when, but hopefully this year, sometime this year. We got a lot of time this year. Oh, what's up, Mr. Hero? My favorite anime and also comic book character. He sent Romanian money. Favorite anime, Dragon Ball Z. Like, that's... I don't think anything is going to ever top that because... I watched it when I was younger, and I absolutely loved it. And then I watched it again when I was in my early 20s. Like, I watched from beginning to end every episode, like, in a row on my computer. And I'm like, man, this show was awesome. Like, it's fantastic. And, yeah, I don't think anything's going to top that now. Comic book character. I haven't read comic books in a very long time, man. Damn. Garfield. Let's go Garfield. He's a comic book character, too. Yeah. Oh, Beyblade. Bro, do you guys remember the original Beyblade anime? Holy shit. That was awesome, bro. That was like the Beyblade craze. Like, I was like grade 2, grade 3, grade 4 for me. I remember this so well, actually. I just remembered this. Oh, my God. I remember the entire way it happened. So, grade 4, I remember that all my classmates were really into Beyblade. Like, they would bring their own Beyblade rings. I mean, like Beyblade stadiums, if you will, like those plastic things, and had their own, you know, Walmart Beyblades. And my parents, they didn't want to buy me Walmart Beyblades, so I had this old, small Beyblade from Turkey. Like, very simple. Like, they call them topaç in Turkey. And, yeah, Kai and Dranzer. That was awesome, bro. I remember that. Takao. Was it Takao? Yeah, I think was his name. There was Max. Yeah, so anyway, and I went to school with this little cheap-ass Beyblade, right? And all my friends had, you know, these awesome Beyblades. And there was this kid in my class. I remember his name was Jose in grade 4. He was talking mad shit, right? And of course, they don't say, "Oh, you know, we're gonna fight." No, we're gonna, you know, roll our Beyblades and see who wins. Yeah. So recess comes around, and you know, I guess people wanted to see what was gonna happen. So recess comes around and a crowd gathers on the school basketball courts. And this guy pulls out his like very new Beyblade with like the sharp tips and everything. And I had this, very small round Beyblade with, like maybe 75% of the size of his Beyblade. We let it rip, and the crowd is fucking going wild. Like all the kids are like, oh, everyone's getting into it. And as I'm watching it, I'm like, holy shit, like my Beyblade is still in this fight. Like it's still going against his. And it goes and goes and goes. And as fate would have it, his stopped rolling before mine. Mine survived all that bullshit, my cheap ass Beyblade. And he's watching in disbelief as what just happened. And, everybody just erupted. And that was just, that's been in the fucking memory bank for a while. I just haven't thought of that in a long time. Damn. Jose, I don't know what happened to you, man, but I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'm sure he'll laugh. I'm sure he'll laugh about that story too, if he remembers it even. But yeah, Beyblade. Bro, Beyblade was the shit in Turkey. So I remember in Turkey, when I was in grade 2, we didn't really play with the actual Beyblades. A lot of us played with it was like plastic Beyblades. And you put another piece of plastic in the middle, and then you spin it with your fingers. This is like Turkey in 2001, 2002. We were cheap. And we would get these things from chips bags. Like, you'd find these these plastic Beyblades in chips bags at your local, convenience store. And every kid would be buying them, as much as they could, so they can have as many Beyblades as possible. And one of my friends had 92 of them. Like, this guy he bought every chip bag he could find just for the Beyblades, man. Crazy. Oh, what's up, Count Lurch a lot? Oi, mate. Listen to Billy Talent. You're right. They're good. Yes. I am so happy you checked them out, man. Billy Talent's awesome. Fantastic. You have over 100 Beyblades. I have none right now. Yeah. Beyblades, I don't even know what happened to the current saga. I literally didn't watch it after the original series. I remember in the original series, Kai had betrayed, the other 4. And I used to watch it in Turkish on Fox Kids in Turkey. Because that was the one, I would watch it on TV. And yeah, Kai had betrayed the people, and then him and Takao, I think was the leader, was the name of the main character. They, battled. They had a sick battle, and then it ended with Kai's Beyblade crying. Yeah. Fantastic. I can speak Turkish, yes. Yes, and my hairline is coming back, but it's not coming back the way I want it to come back. So that's why I'm getting my hair transplant, hopefully in 2 weeks here. That's why I'm growing my hair out, so they can actually pluck it out and then put it into the front. Yeah. So we already got the new hairline. I know where it's going to start. It's going to start right about here. Yeah. And it's going to be like this. The new hairline when I get the transplant. Yeah. Because, when I was younger, I didn't have a big forehead. But as I got older, my forehead grew in size because I lost so much hair from here, too. But the new hairline, it's going to make my forehead a bit smaller, too. So going back to my younger days. Yes. Tyson was his name. Damn. Okay, Tyson. For a week of average living in Thailand, how much money does one need? It depends on who you are and what you do. If you're on a very crunch budget, $1,000 a month, easily. Yeah. Oh yeah, very easily, including rents, food, entertainment. You could easily do that, $1,000 a month. You can find a place for $200 a month, like an apartment, Maybe have a roommate with somebody and get a better place, but easily, no problem. I mean, food is, we're talking $2 to $3 a meal, like maybe even less than that. But, you know, if you want to up it up a notch. That's um 2 to 3 grand. I mean, if you spend 3 grand a month, you're gonna live like a king, bro. Yeah, it's fantastic. Like your money, you come here, you're gonna realize how much further your money actually goes, and you're not gonna want to leave. I do know about Bhutan. I actually really want to go there. I've heard of multiple, travel YouTubers who've been there. They all had nothing but incredible things to say about it. Lexi Limitless even said Bhutan was her favorite country that she visited, and that's somebody who's been to every country on Earth. I'm like, okay, there's something there. So, oh, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys this yet. I'll be going to India. Yeah, that's scheduled. That's gonna happen. It's great. You're a native from Bhutan. Nice, bro. Yeah, bro, your country is, I mean, the people who go there end up loving it. And I want to go there too, definitely. Like, I want to see what your country's about. I've, Small Brained American made a video featuring, and I don't know, like, this is actually true, by the way. I'm not making this up. There is penises. I mean, like, not actual penises. Like, penis drawings, graffiti, like penis souvenirs you can buy everywhere in Bhutan. Yeah, it's true. Look it up. And the reason being is, well, when you think about it on a primal level, a penis is life. It's what literally drives the life force. It's what, leads to more life. So, yeah, they're just being primal with it, you know. Their brains aren't all, dirty thinking like us Westerners are. They can be mature about it still. Yeah. It's also a way to ward off spirits, and it's considered a way to keep demons away. Interesting. Okay, I didn't know that part. All right. It's good to know too. Thank you, Oveha. Appreciate you, bruv. Himachal in India. Yes. I think, is that a Karsh? Is that who that is? You're hiding your name, or is that somebody else? I. What time is it? It's 8:53. Who is the Thailand president? I'm actually not sure. I think it's a woman in her late 30s. I believe it's her. Or she's prime minister. Yeah. I'm not sure. Have I talked about the Kurds on my channel? No, I don't think I have. What is happening in Syria? Well, they're free, finally. So the king of Thailand, he is, he's kind of like, he's on God's level in Thailand. If you're in Thailand and you say anything negative about the king, you're going to jail. Yeah, it's a very serious offense. And this happens often, sadly. Tourists will come here and they're being stupid, and they'll go on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and they'll, make videos talking negatively about the king, thinking nothing's going to happen to them. And they get arrested that same day because that video goes viral, because no one does shit like that. Like no one is that stupid here in Thailand to make a video criticizing the king. If you do, it goes viral and boom, you're booked. Like it is, yeah, like just don't say anything bad about the king, man. Like it's that simple. Yeah. The stream is just talking, bro. We're just chilling. We talking. Not doing much else. Now, to be fair, and see, this is why you can't ever judge the real world based off what you see on social media. It is night and day different what you see on social media and the real world. Most tourists who travel are very well behaved. They don't cause problems. They don't, they don't go looking for trouble. They're trying to be respectful. Almost every tourist who travels. But the ones you see on social media are the exceptions. And so, yeah, like that's just... So, yeah, I mean, it's just... That's one thing I've realized as I've been traveling. I'm like, man, I mean, the amount of fake shit that I see on social media, that's just not real. I'm like, man. Or like they'll like post a couple, it's like, oh, tourist does this. But I'm like, okay, but like the reason it gets attention is because it's so offbeat, right? I mean, I guess I've made a career out of talking about that stuff myself, but now that I see what the reality is really like, the veil has been lifted. I just can't see it the same way anymore. Yeah. Like, bro, people still think Thailand is like the land of ladyboys. Like, people still believe this. It's the dumbest thing ever. Because, I mean, America is that land. Yeah. Like, the most transgender people on the planet exist in America, out of any country. Why isn't there an American stereotype about that? You tell me. Yeah. Thank you, Private Rojas. Appreciate your brother. Rise of Islamism in Turkey? Bro, that's... What do you mean rise? Like, it's always been there. Like, there are mosques everywhere in Turkey, man. Like, what are you talking about, the rise? What types of live entertainment can you see in Thailand? Any kind you want, literally. Any kind you want, you can see. Whether it's live music, whether it's live animals, whether it's, whether you want to go see a cabaret, if you're into that kind of stuff. Whether it's a live play about, like a live stage theater show or something about history. Anything you want to do, you can do here. Bro, in my opinion, and I haven't been to every big city, so I can't speak for every big city, but from the research I've done and from the places I've been, Bangkok is the greatest current big metropolis on earth. And I say that because, first off, it's the cheapest. Like, there is no other metropolis that's this well developed and with this many people and this much opportunity and is still very cheap. Like, yeah, New York has a lot more commerce going on, but New York is so expensive, man. It's more than 20 times the price of Bangkok. London, so expensive. Los Angeles, the traffic there is ridiculous, and they have a lot of political problems. That's just, bullshit. Okay, other continents, Rio, for example. is a city I like. I really want to go to, and I don't know if it's at the level of Bangkok. I don't think that it is. Mexico City is up there, definitely. Mexico City is a fantastic friggin' place. So, but yeah, dude, Southeast Asia is fantastic. Like, I love it here. I mean, yeah. I don't want to go back to Canada right now, man. Like, nah. Like, like, I miss my friends and my family. Other than that, I don't miss much. I mean, I miss some of the times in Montreal. Like, Montreal was a good city, but I wouldn't ever go there back in the winter. I go back in the summer, and for a good reason. I mean, like, why would I go to Canada? Like, Canada is at least a 24-hour journey for me from here. It's so far. And unless I have a good reason to go, why? Like, it's just, yeah. Any advice on being bullied? I get bullied because I'm fat. Damn. I've been there, bro. But let me ask you this. When you say getting bullied, what do you mean? Like, are they talking shit, or are they actually hitting you? Like, that's a very big difference. Yeah, because depending on that, my answer is going to change. Minus 25 in Kitchener. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah. A bit of both. Damn, bro. First off, if anyone's hitting you, don't fucking stand for that, bro. You fucking swing right back. You might get in trouble. I'm telling you, like, you might, and I'm not responsible for what happens because of this. I'm just letting you know. But if someone is physically attacking you, I personally believe, and this is what I did when I was younger, you don't fucking stand for that shit, man. Like, because you have two options. Sorry, you have three options. You either say nothing, or option two, you go to your teacher or to the principal and you snitch. No. Like, no, you don't snitch on something like that. Or option three, you fucking swing back. Yeah. Or you push him back, because it's like, bro, fuck you. Like, you're fucking hitting me. You know, and unfortunately, the way it is in the school system of today, if you do that, you might get in trouble, but hey, they're not going to be physical with you anymore. Yeah. If they're verbally abusing you, I mean, like, just, talking shit, that happens to everybody, man. Like, it does. Like, it's for any reason possible. And yeah, fat kids, dude. I was a fat kid in school too. Like, I get that. Like, you're a fucking punchline for many jokes. That's just, it is what it is. Yeah. So, develop a very thick skin and clap back. Yeah, they say some shit, you say some shit back. I have been to Icon Siam Mall many times, actually. I was at one Bangkok earlier today. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. I went to a snake farm earlier today for a YouTube video. Yeah. Like an actual venomous snake farm. The second that was ever built in the world after the one in Brazil. I'll tell you guys about that. Oh, HMHS Voyager. Oh, sent $10. Thank you, HMHS Voyager. Hey, Ollie, been a while since I've watched your vids. Just want to know your thoughts on Alberta. Thinking about going there for summer. Yes, 1,000%. You should go to Alberta in the summer. Alberta is absolutely gorgeous. You got to go to Banff and you got to go to Jasper National Parks. Those two are phenomenal. Absolutely will blow you away. The cities of Edmonton and Calgary, there really isn't much to do there. I mean, it's worth seeing if you haven't seen it before. But you want to spend most of your time in Banff and Jasper if you go to Alberta. The rest of it's just like very flat land, like not much happening, like a lot of fields. But yeah, Jasper and Banff is when anyone, whenever anyone asks me if they want to go to Canada, I say there are two places to go to in Canada. One is Montreal or Quebec, like you can go to Quebec City too. And the other one, too, is Banff, because it's amazing. The Rocky Mountains are fantastic. Yeah. So, the snake farm. I go there today, and right as you walk in, there's a giant yellow python waiting right there. I'm like, oh boy, that's the first fucking thing we see, a giant yellow fucking python. But okay. Then I saw a venom extraction show. Like these guys, you'll see it on the video when it's ready in a few days here on my traveling channel, but I'll tell you guys what happened now. So like there's 4 dudes and they bring out the snakes in these like big plastic boxes. And they're very venomous. I mean, like, we're talking king cobras in these boxes. Very venomous. And they opened the box, and this guy, he wasn't even wearing gloves. The only protection they had was a COVID mask. That's it. No gloves, no glasses. They could spit venom right at his eyes, and it would get right in there. Man, they opened the box. He reached in and grabbed the snake's head, just like, phew, like one swift motion. And he grabs it, and then the other 3 guys grab the rest of the snake. They bring it to the table. They stretch it out, and they put its mouth onto this like beaker, and it bites through, and you see the venom coming. It looks like olive oil, but it's one drop of that in your bloodstream, you're dead. And it's like, damn. And most of the snakes there, you know, they were sleeping, not doing much, except for one, a monocled cobra, which I think gave me probably the best content I filmed today in that snake farm, because I was like, it was standing up, right? Like I go to its display thing. It's standing up like this. And you will see all this in the video, by the way. It's standing up like this, you know, looking at me. And I raise my hand up like this, and it starts following. And then it struck the glass. And there was some venom frothing on the glass display case. And I'm like, oh, shit. And I'm trying to get it to strike again, you know, because it's awake now. And I was talking to a lady who was right next to me. She said something to me, right? Now, I'm looking at the snake as she said something to me. And I turned to her to answer. At that exact moment, the cobra struck again at the glass. And I'm like, holy shit, like, I'm like, oh, it's a fucking snake right there. That's what snakes do. Like, you'll see it all in the video. Again, it's the second you turn your eyes away, that's when they strike like a fucking snake, because snakes in the grass. Yeah, and then at one point, again, later in the video, I'm literally holding my camera up like this, and I'm like, come on, buddy, give me some good content. Right as I said that, and my face was like close to the glass, I'm like, give me some good content. I say that, and it jumps at my face, just, cha. I'm like, nice. I got what I wanted. Let's go. Yeah. Fucking, bro, fuck snakes, bro. Fuck snakes. I am happy they're all behind cages and like behind, you know, displays, because, ugh, get them out of here, man. Oh, you guys see that Elon Musk drama happening? Like, oh my God, it's so fucking dumb, man. Like, it's like, he's a Nazi. I'm like, man, literally, there is a shot of almost every single world leader giving a Nazi salute. You know why? It's because that shot was captured when they were doing something else. That's why. They weren't actually giving a Nazi salute. But of course, you know, the fake news media and the bullshit commentary channels and the fucking clout-chasing Instagram pages love to be like, oh, he's a Nazi. Like, get the fuck out of here, you clout-chasing motherfuckers. This guy is still posting? Bro, I never stopped posting. What are you talking about? I never left. Been here since day one that I started. I don't think you can compare any country to North Korea, really. Like, no. So Canada is not, no, like it's never going to be part of America, but we absolutely should have some kind of economic union, like how New Zealand and Australia does. Like, why can't we have that? I mean, we absolutely should. Like, we're each other's biggest trading partners. We have the biggest border in the world. So why can't, and I mean, having an economic union like that with a common passport, maybe a common currency, that's beneficial for both sides. Like, why shouldn't that be a thing? I mean, everybody, I feel like, should want that. Like, what's bad about that? Really? I mean, European Union has that. That's what the European Union is. Why can't we have that in America and Canada? I think it's a fantastic idea. Yeah. Like, the narrative is Canada's going to be sold. It's going to be a, U.S. state. I mean, Trump started that narrative, but obviously, he's not trying to buy he's not trying to buy Canada. He wants there to be an economic union, which makes a lot of sense. And, I don't think it's ever going to happen just because I know how Canadians are. Canadian people are, unfortunately, not very proactive. Canadian people don't like to do more than is necessary. They're like, oh, we got the job done. Let's chill out. Let's just relax. Whereas American people, the American culture is, let's fucking go all in, balls deep, risk everything. Let's make this work and go above and beyond. And I don't think it's going to ever work together, unfortunately, in that manner. Yeah. Pierre Poilievre, listen, if he solves Canada's housing problem, that's the biggest thing out of the way. Like, if he can solve that problem, that's already fucking fantastic. I don't personally trust politicians, but I think the plan he's presented when it comes to housing, I think it's viable, and I think it's doable. So, and I don't really see another option going forward. Like, that's the thing with choosing politicians. You got to choose the lesser of two evils, right? Or lesser of three evils in Canada, because we have the Liberal leader, the NDP leader, and the Conservative leader. So you got to choose one or the other. Now, the reason there is no other option other than Pierre Poilievre is because for the last 4 years, for the last 3 years, in Canada, the NDP and the Liberals have had a coalition where a lot of NDP agendas have been getting passed because they've had a coalition which has let them have a majority government. That's why Canada has like dental care now, for example, for like people making less money than a certain amount. Certain policies that are much more progressive, but look where it got us. Like, look where those policies ended up taking Canada to, man. I mean, it's never been worse ever in Canada. And it's not going to get any better, unfortunately. So there literally is no other option other than Pierre Poilievre. Because you either keep going on the same boat you've been on, or you jump ship onto the NDP ship, who's even more progressive than the current guys. They're even more left than the guys like Trudeau. Or you say, you know what? We're going to go on we're not going to jump on a boat. We're going to fucking take a rocket, and go conservative. Because that is the only viable option right now. It really is. Yeah. No, dude, Canada was... What do you mean Canada was never great? Bro, Canada was amazing 10 years ago. Canada was fucking amazing. That's why, You guys have seen how much shit I've talked about Trudeau and like Canada's current state. Bro, 10 years ago, Canada was like the fucking best because things were actually affordable. People weren't so stressed out. We had up and coming culture. The immigration problem was, you know, there was no immigration problem. Like we were proud of being so diverse back then, 10 years ago. But as it just so happens, since this guy came into power, it's completely changed, dude. And it makes me sad to see what's happened to it. I, for sure, when I was younger, like 10 years ago, I imagined myself living in Canada for the rest of my life. I didn't think I would leave, but the way things happen, I did. Yeah. Why do you not care about your Turkish fans and live streams? I do. I probably just don't care about you. So, yeah. Don't speak for everybody else, bud. Yeah. I gotta go to Cambodia soon. I mean, it's right next door to Thailand. So, why is Africa so far behind? Bro, if you look at how, like, for example, BP, Nestle, so many companies have completely taken advantage of every resource that Africa has. You're gonna understand like why you would say something like that because, you know, I mean, I never been to Africa before. I would love to go. There is so much life there, like so many people. A lot of modern cities are there too. But I mean, for the last half of the 1900s, bro, the capitalist companies, like, they treated Africa horribly. And yeah, it's horrible. Should you go to Turkey for dental implants? Yeah, bro, go for it. Azerbaycan'dan selamlar. Ve aleykümselam. Your boss saw you watching me. I told her it's the news and don't worry. Well, thank you to your boss. Good boss. I am doing a hair transplant, bro. It's already been scheduled. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make videos about it, like multiple. Yes, like multiple shorts and a long form, probably 2 long forms. And I'm gonna see. Maybe I can even live stream the process as it happens, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Take care, Bugu. What do you think of Vietnam history and people saying their past leaders are dictators, so is China? Who is people? Like, who's saying that, bro? Like, who's saying that? Oh, it's minus 32? Well, where in Ontario, though, bro? You can't just say Ontario. Like, which city? Like, are we talking Sault Ste. Marie? Are we talking Thunder Bay? Are we talking London? Are we talking Toronto? What are we talking? So I do know about Vietnamese history. I actually studied it, and I really wanted to know a lot more about it before I went there. So Vietnam was under China. Sorry, I almost said Chinese. Was under French rule for a very long time in the early 1900s, and then the war broke out, and you know, Ho Chi Minh, like one of the most revered people in Vietnam, he, you know, just wanted the French gone. Like, he didn't want anything else. He just wanted the French gun. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, get the fuck out of our country. Like, why the fuck are you in Vietnam when you're fucking, why the fuck are the French in Vietnam? Really? Like, do you know how far away that is? Especially before planes? Like, how many months of a journey, maybe even years of a journey that is to go to Vietnam from France? It's so far, bro. So it's like, get the hell out of here, man. But, war broke out and Ho Chi Minh was a communist. And which is why American propaganda paints him as a really bad guy when he wasn't. He just wanted his people to have the best, and he saw communism as the best viable path. And it's not like America caused the Vietnam War. America joined in more than 10 years after the war started. So, yeah, like that war was like over 20, 25 years long. I mean, the Americans only know the American part of it. Matter of fact, Ho Chi Minh passed away before the war ended. So, and then Vietnam got split into North and South. But, Ho Chi Minh was so influential that they named the city of Saigon after him. In the South, by the way. And I mean, Vietnam is much more unified now. It's not like the North and the South are divided. It's the same country. But, American propaganda is very strong, bro. Yeah. Very strong. I want a banh mi now, bro. Give me a banh mi. Kardeşim, which country do you live in now? I'm in Canada, Ali. I'm in Canada. I just said I'm in Canada. I'm in Thailand. I'm in Thailand, yes. Bro, Thai food is unreal. Unreal. I mean, yeah, it's unreal. It's the best. Thai food, yes. He actually sent the Thai emojis, this guy, bro. Are you patriotic to literally every country you go to? I try to be. Because, dude, when I go traveling, I'm not looking for negativity. I'm looking for reasons to like the place that I'm going to. I'm like, okay, I mean, you're going to always find negativity. It's so easy to find negativity when you go places. I mean, the internet's full of that. But when you go places, you shouldn't be looking for negative things. You should be looking for positive and good things because it's an experience. And if you're looking for negativity, you're going to have a negative experience. And it's going to be like, why the fuck did I spend my money? Traveling sucks. I just want to stay home and do nothing. And then that becomes your life. So I try to always go to every country understanding I'm in somewhere that is unfamiliar to me. And I try to understand the way the people there think and why they think the way they do. Whether it's based on history, whether it's based on culture, whether it's based on political agendas and government, whether it's based on where they're located geographically, all those things make a huge difference, man. Like, the reason most Canadians are homebodies is because Canada is so cold, for example. But in Thailand, most people are not homebodies because the weather here is fantastic year-round. Like, something that simple makes that big of a difference. Like, it's the way people live their entire lives changes based on that. If somebody lives in the mountains versus somebody living next to the sea, They're going to have vastly different habits that like they do during the day. So I'm like, you know, I want to know why. Like, I want to know people's stories. It's so interesting to me, man. Yeah, it's great. What are my thoughts on the traveling content on YouTube? I think there's a lot of fantastic travel vloggers on YouTube. Bald and Bankrupt, Sabbatical, Peter Santinello, Seal on Tour, Small Brained American, and like Kurt Kaz. There's many, many, many of them. Yeah, and I've been inspired by many of them as well. Like, I wanted to travel after watching their videos and seeing what they were doing. And because, you know, I don't want my videos or my experiences to feel like a show or scripted. I want it to feel as real and as genuine and as authentic as possible. I've always said that there is a very big lack of authenticity on YouTube. It's even more true today, actually, which is crazy. Like, I want my videos to feel as real as it can be. So, and, you know, making a video about where I go and making money from it is the icing on the cake, bro. Like, the real reward is going and traveling the world and seeing what's happening. Like, that was a dream of mine for so long, man. And now I'm doing it. It's awesome. That is the real prize, is traveling. So, you know, when you're 40, 50 years old, yeah, I traveled to over 100 countries. You know, now what? No problem. Visit Jupiter? I couldn't book a flight, bro. Sorry. No flights to Jupiter until the next, 1,000 years. Thanks, Dash Crash Cam. You know how it goes, man. Yeah, dude, it's fantastic, bro. Like, this YouTube business, it's been the most rewarding experience of my life, like making videos. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to stop. I didn't stop for any reason. I kept going always. And I'm going to keep doing it because I love it. Like, I love making videos. It's so fun. I'm in charge of my business. Like, I own my business. It doesn't own me. I set my own schedule. And you're right. It can be very stressful. And from personal experience speaking, at least, whenever I let my business own me, that's when it becomes stressful. Because, I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. I got to get that done. But it's like, you're kind of missing out on the process of enjoying the moment. And I said before that when I'm growing my new channel, my, traveling channel, I didn't want it to feel like a war of attrition like it felt with my stories channel. My stories channel, I was always like, okay, video's out, work on the next one. It's out, next one, right away. It was just, let's go. That's my washing machine making that sound. Yeah, so this time I'm really trying to enjoy the process, simplify things, and have a lot more fun doing it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have a dog. Fake news. Countries I wouldn't visit. I wouldn't visit North Korea. I wouldn't visit Israel. And I'm not a fan of visiting a country if one of my countries doesn't have an embassy there. Yeah. I'm not going to go there if my countries don't have an embassy. I mean, some people do that. Like, it's like, like Bald and Bankrupt went to Syria after the regime was toppled. Kurt Kaz did too. I'm not about that, bro. Like, I'll take risks when it comes to traveling, but traveling to a country where, there's no embassy that I can go to, That's the risk I don't want to take because, yeah. Anyone here do Muay Thai? Any Muay Thai practitioners? Bro, Muay Thai is so good, man. Like, it's so fun. Like, I've been sparring for the last 2 weeks, and I'm already, like, just feeling myself getting so much more comfortable and better. And I can only imagine how much better I'm going to get in the next year. Because I'm seeing, like, we're sparring, and I'm seeing things that I wouldn't see before. Like, my opponent, for example, might step out, and I'm like, oh, there's an opening for a left hook right there. And I'll try to bait him to do it again, and then boom, just ding, you know. Yeah. No one here does Muay Thai? Damn, that sucks. Enver Pasha, you mean Enver Hoxha, the Albanian dictator. Yes. If I had to make a historical event never happen, what event will you make never happen? Damn. There's actually so many, like, horrible atrocities that have happened. Man, it's hard to choose one to erase. I don't know, man. I don't want to talk about that, man. That's like a very dark, you know, topic. Yeah. Ezel. Oh my God, I haven't heard that name in so long, bro. I never watched it. My friends watched it, but I know the show. Ezel. Oi. I need to drink more water, bro. I need to be pissing like a racehorse. I've been eating so fucking clean the last few weeks, man. Like, more than, like, the last month and a half even. Yeah. Like, I feel like an absolute machine. I had some sauerkraut today, some Japanese sauerkraut. That was in a bag and not a jar like we have back in Canada. Bro, this thing was so salty. I almost wanted to throw up because of how salty it was. I was like, oh my God, bro. Damn. Trying to find some sauerkraut in a jar. I think I gotta go to Lotus. Situation in Myanmar happening right now. I don't want to talk about that, bro. I don't actually. I mean, I hope the people are okay, but you know, I don't want to get into all that right now. I have not seen the movie The Beach. Maybe I check it out. The Beach. I actually never had Jollibee. Yeah. Is there a Jollibee in Thailand? I'm sure there is. I don't remember seeing it. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that, PBJ boy. Happy to help, brother. And happy to see you're doing better. I started from the beginning on YouTube, will I do shorts or long? I already started from the beginning on my second channel. I'm doing long now. So, both, still. Yeah. We doing both. Honestly, I'm really happy with, like, the way my YouTube career has been turning out. Because, you know, shorts was, man, making a video that's engaging. Like, anyone can tell a story. But to tell a story in 60 seconds and with a beginning, a middle, and an end and be as engaging as it is hard. Yeah, it requires a lot of being creative, like high-level creativity. That's something I worked on for a long time. And it's why I still average 77% watch time on my shorts. That's never changed. Like, my watch time is still very high on my shorts. So I am very, very proud of that, man. Because that is, I think, that's the stat I'm most proud of. Not the 2.4 billion views, not the 2.4 million subscribers, but keeping that 77 to 80% watch time over the course since I started. I am very happy about that. Yeah. Next time I do a stream, I'm going to show you guys some Muay Thai moves I've been working on. May as well. I got a tripod, right? So, yeah. Some of the techniques. Man, even, like, just practicing Muay Thai technique is so fun. Like, I love it, man. It's awesome. It's very fun. The most beautiful country that I haven't visited, Japan. I want to see Japan, bro. Be nice. Evet, Türkçe biliyorum ben ya. Ama ben Türkçe çok konuşmuyorum bugünler. Yani ailemle bile ben genelde İngilizce konuşuyorum. Türkçem bayağı geriledi maalesef yani. Çünkü ben İngilizce düşünüyorum. Rüyalarımda İngilizce konuşuyorum. Her zaman genelde ben İngilizce konuşuyorum genelde. O yüzden maalesef Türkçem geriledi. Ama gitsem Türkiye'ye, orada kalsam bir ay, her şey geri gelir yani. Hiç şüphem yok ondan yani. Do you ever plan on being consistent on TikTok? Bro, I was consistent on TikTok in in 2020, 2021. Those are my TikTok days. We've transcended to YouTube because TikTok doesn't pay jack shit. Yeah. I mean, it's also, TikTok still loves to ban my videos for no reason. Yeah. Like, they do that to everybody, and I'm like, bro, fuck you guys, man. Yeah. Let's do some travel stories. Let me see. Vietnam, Ha Long Bay was fun. I think that was the best thing I did in Vietnam, was going to Ha Long Bay, to a cruise in Ha Long Bay. I had my own cabin, which was fantastic. We had such good food, such great people on that cruise, lots of fun people. Like, one of the things that was so interesting to me, for example, like at nighttime, you know, we're all drinking, and some people got, you know, very drunk. You know, I didn't, but they were like so like far past, you know, Like they were fucking up there. Some people like they were so shit faced, and the ship crew, like the people working on the ship, like the hostesses, the maintenance people, they were done for the night. They came up in pajamas onto the ship deck, and they drank and partied with us, and like dancing like wild and crazy style. And I'm like, holy shit, man, like that's awesome, you know? Like they're working, and then when they stop working, they're just one of us, and they party like crazy. That was awesome. The worst thing people said to me because I'm from Turkey. Oh my god, bro. All the turkey bird jokes that you can imagine. I've heard them all at this point. All of them, you know. No, the cruise that capsized was in Italy. It wasn't the one I was on. Different cruises. Will I go to Mexico? Absolutely. Yes. I have a plan in the next maybe 2, 3 years to start learning Spanish and, you know, go travel to South America and Latin America, kind of like how I'm doing in Southeastern Asia right now. Because, bro, that part of the world is so unique in this sense. It's that if you learn one language, you're pretty much free to explore it's the like the continent and more in its entirety. I mean, just Brazil, they speak Portuguese, but if you speak Spanish, you can understand some Portuguese. Like they're very similar languages, but every other country there speaks Spanish. All the way from Mexico all the way to Argentina, they all speak Spanish except Brazil. So it's like you're unlocking a whole new world just by learning like one language, and nowhere in the world is there that kind of accessibility from knowing one language, like between so many different countries. So yeah, I would love to go there. Worst person in history. Genghis Khan, maybe? Who else? I mean, Hitler, obviously, is one of the worst human beings ever. Pol Pot, obviously. Um, some of the people who made a lot of money from the slave trades in the 1400s. Yeah. The people who are perpetuating that. Yeah, bro, I will absolutely go to Brazil. Are you kidding me? Yes. Brazil is like a place I absolutely have to go to. It's snowing in Florida, huh? I saw a video today of my friends in Houston, and it's snowing, so they got out there side by sides, and they're driving on the highways having a crazy time. Awesome, bro. Guys, I am going to get going. It's been exactly 69 minutes. Nice, about to be 70 now. I gotta get my laundry out of the machine, and yeah, I'm gonna end my night here. But thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. Next stream, I'm gonna show you guys some Muay Thai moves, you know, that I've been working on, some techniques here and there, because It's so fun, man. I've been thinking about Muay Thai a lot these days. It occupies a lot of my thoughts. So I want to share that with you guys. Got more shorts coming out. You know, I'm doing one video per week on the traveling channel. So follow that. And I wish you guys a fantastic rest of your day or rest of your night, wherever in the world you are. Take care of yourselves and stay blessed.